Thank you, Soul, for helping me test stream. Thank you. Is it in? Is it on? Are we good? It appears so. How is... 音楽どう? Let me put game audio a bit higher. Oh! Did I click new? Did I click new? Okay. I hope game audio is okay. I might... It's not showing up, is it? ダメかな? Oh. I'm gonna... Oh, thank God it pauses. Yeah. We need you to be this one. Thank you. Yes, I think my... Is it really a VTuber stream if it isn't scuffed to all hell? But thank you for coming in and listening to Cineris, to this story, because I don't know. This game is a little strange, but I really do enjoy it a lot. Also, if my voice is different from the last time. I didn't change the stream. Oh no, it's not Sims busting out. Oh god, this is why I need people. Cineris Somnia. Okay, that should be good. I am so sorry. I hope audio levels are good. Amy? Is that you? Is that your name? Your sister's name was Lucy, wasn't she? So, I've played this game once before, and I found out that there's a couple items that you can collect in every chapter. But you can't go back to chapters once you've started one. So that means that essentially I lost my chance. But still, I really want to find out what it leads to, because the chapters are basically standalone stories. So it's very interesting to see what it all comes together as. And I want to know what your deal is, because we don't know her name explicitly. Like, in the introduction, she is just known as the girl. Also, yes, you're gonna have to deal with this being the fast and run speed. You build a castle with your sister Amy. Your sister Amy? Huh? And where did Amy go anyway? So your sister's name is Amy. Amy's favorite bucket. Amy loves yellow. I'm sure she does. The number one reason why this game kind of spoke to me is because of the like goth anime aesthetic, and also the fact that it looks a little bit dated. It's a charm. I like it. It reminds me of simpler times. Mommy loves this book. She always reads this at the beach. When I say I want to read it too, she says I have to wait till I'm older. Ah, erotica. Where is Mommy? She was sitting in this chair just now. 50 Shades of Grey at the beach, day out with the girls, you know. But I guess they went back up. We did kind of doze off, maybe drown. I'm not entirely sure what happened to us. We looked as though we've washed up at the beach, but we're also like dressed for swimming. We're more like dressed for just chilling. So, hypotheses. I'm gonna go the non-linear route because I like exploring and I want to walk places. Sadly, this is the fastest that we can walk. Albert won't pick us up until evening. So, you can't tell by this game's character designs at all, but it is set in like the late-ish Edwardian era. So, basically right before up until like World War One, I want to say. Of course, there is wiggle room per chapter, but most of these girls have upper middle class upbringings, if not just high class, because they all have servants. What's this here in the drawer? A letter. Dear Florence, in all the years since you all came here, I've brought you letters, fruits, tablecloths, and all sorts of items and things. But this is my first time bringing you a letter I wrote. I'm extremely nervous right now. I've never written a letter like this in my entire life up until this point. I wonder if you'll laugh at me. For decades, you've made it your own. For decades, you've made it your own. You've made it on your own. God, reading is hard. I'm sorry. Yes, all by yourself. Whatever anyone else may say, you are a wonderful person. I know this very well. I've been watching you for a long time. Florence, do you mind if I love you? And if you would have me, would you not love me as well? I'm not like Norman. I'll never be like him. I swear to God I'll stay with you, Joshua. A love letter to the woman he loves. This is kind of sweet. I wonder if I'll get letters like this when I grow up too. Ah, so this is Joshua's house. We don't get to learn. Context. There is a bit of show don't tell in this game, but there's also a lot of reading in this game. It's a mix of both. Hello there, butterfly. Look at this cute wreath. Amy would love it if I put this on her. Who made this flower wreath? The butterfly goes off. The light blue butterfly, that is. There's a couple we'll see throughout the game. Lighthouse. Maybe I should go check it out. I could pick flowers later. Mommy told me not to go too far, but it's not that far. So, a wonderful thing about this game is that only one of the chapters can be considered horror, and the rest is just kind of weird. Which I'm very grateful for. I don't think I could take 4 chapters or 5 or 6 chapters of Ophelia. As much as she's not that scary, she did absolutely jump scare me in my first playthrough. Also, this is totally not inconspicuous. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. This is fine. Those boulders are totally not scary at all. No, not scary at all. If you notice when the light changes, it's kind of weird. It's because I think it uses reshade, like post-processing effects, like reshade, in order to make it look like the lighting is actively changing. I'm not entirely sure about that, but I feel like that's how they do it. That's also why there is a constant depth of field filter on the background and it always focuses on the main character's shoulders. I'm so sorry. But it just happens to be that way. Also, uh, if my limited knowledge of game dev is not betraying me, this game was made in Unity. So if you think that Unity games all suck, you're probably very wrong. You just don't know how to use Unity. I'd drown if I went out to sea on this boat. Well, yes. I guess that's why we're not going out to sea then, is it? The one thing about this game is that it is a lot of walking, and that it's better that, there is quite a bit of environmental storytelling, especially as we go on with the rest of it. Uh, but, you know, it is a lot of walking, and that's probably why it's a turnoff for most people. Oh, is that not your hat? I've completely forgotten this chapter. It's been over a year. This hat. I got this hat from Daddy for Christmas. What's it doing here? I treasure this hat. I can't lose it. Yeah, wear your hat. Though you should probably pin up your hair and we use a hat pin because it's windy. Anyway, there are a couple of weak spots to this game, right? Every game has its own weak spots, and this game's weak spots is that the actual gameplay mechanics are quite simple, and the motions themselves aren't very special to look at. However, I want to note that to me, that doesn't matter. And I really, really also want to note that I should probably adjust my sound. Give me a second. I'm sorry. Bit more like this, I think, is better. Let me know if I'm still like super soft. But I want to know that to me, the weak spots of this doesn't matter because I like praising its strong spots regardless. And also, this game was made by like two people. There's like two people in the development team, and then there's a composer, and then there's the voice actors. Um, so don't give this game too much flack. Like, what can you do basically alone, right? And especially if this is, I don't know, I haven't researched who these developers are, but if this is one of their first projects, then I think this is amazing. And if it isn't one of their first projects, then I still think it's amazing because, two people can only do so much. Two people only have so many skill sets, and there's so many facets that go into game design. So, don't go too hard on this game, please. What's this piece of paper? Something's written on it. Sorry I yelled. Forgive me. I'm going to look for the ring. I must have lost it fishing by the rocks. Let's make up when I get back. I love you. I wonder who wrote this. It's so weird. I guess it's the deadbeat who, So far we know about 3 people in this area, which is 2 men and 1 lady. We know about Joshua. We know about Norman. And Florence, right? I think is her name. The sofa's covered with dust. If I sit down, I'll turn white too. I think you're already pretty white. No offense, but you look as if you desperately needed the vitamin D from this day out in the sun. I'm so sorry. I'm sure that's supposed to be a good thing, though. let's walk in here. So there are a couple of... At least the camera isn't always fighting you, but it is a little bit awkward with, like, having limited angles. Let's go... Always check the basement, right? It's just a basement. What could happen? It's a very creepy basement, to be fair. This sofa's all messed up. I don't want to sit on this. Why is your mind on sitting? What's this? Some kind of machine. I believe that is what you would call a boiler, child. I could be wrong. I don't actually know, but... I wonder if this is edible. Considering how it looks, I don't think it is. The sink stinks like mold. Then get the fuck out of there before you die of whatever you're breathing in right now. At least they have a tree. Oh, is that a... Mother, there's a fish in the sky. Y'all see that, right? Fish. Fish. Are you sure that you're not drowning right now, child? An old stove. Wonder if it still works. Well, yes, because you put the fire into the stove and then the stove becomes hot. There's a tree growing, but inside the house. I guess no one lives here. Maybe not anymore. Someone used to live here. Table is covered with dust. The bed looks very uncomfortable indeed. I personally don't think I'd like living on this floor of the lighthouse. Like, at the bottom of the stairwell, like, having your bed there, that's kind of... yeah. Why does it sound like there's another giant fucking fish? They sound underwater. Fish! I told you there was a giant fish. Fish. Are we gonna become a mermaid? What a big fish. I've seen this fish somewhere before, maybe in the encyclopedia. Have you now? I haven't. I don't know what a fish... Why are there several toilets here? Was this once a public place? Nasty. Was this once a public place to do one's business? I guess we're continuing up. More fish. Hello, Mr. Fish. I don't know what type of fish it is. I'm not a fisherman. I'm sorry. Fish. Fish? Fish. Fish? No fish. Fish? Oh, come on, Mr. Fish. Join us. Join us at the top of the lighthouse. This is a long stairway. I think I saw it. Yeah, he's back with us. He's back with us. Oh, I think we're nearly at there. Here we are. The landing. Thank the gods. They had electricity, so this has to be the Edwardian era, right? Hello there. And this will be our protagonist. I guess they've got history, maybe. We'll just have to remember this, I guess. Because I think we've woken up from whatever dream we were having. Ah, here we are. A strange room. But at least there's a fire. It's nasty here. We've got a TV. We've got a sofa that apparently is comfortable enough for napping. We're a bit slow, but I guess that's because we're sluggish. And, we love the void. And is that snow? Or is it ash, I wonder? Can we leave? Imagine just being able to leave, but I guess the door is locked. Very much so. I guess we'll have to choose a butterfly. This is our chapter select. We've got white, black, and blue. White is the chapter that I played first, my first way through. And it's also the one that I missed the ash key from. So I'm gonna go for blue this time because I remember her the best. And I know that I'm gonna be able to complete this chapter properly. And also, these two have a better impact on me. And I just kind of find this one to be the most boring chapter. So I'm gonna get that out of the way first. The blue butterfly. We've had light blue before. Light blue was the girl, and dark blue, or regular blue, is the girl that we're going to meet now. The piano score for this game is really, really nice. I really recommend. He's such an anime protagonist, man. I really recommend listening to the OST or grabbing it on Steam or something if you want. It's a really nice piano score, in my opinion. Anyway, we're gonna see a lot of this guy's back, so enjoy his face for the time being. This is the man in black. We don't know his name yet. At least I don't. My running theory is that he is in fact a Grim Reaper or something like that. He's a little bit faster than the girl, right? He's a little less clunky too. Thankfully so, because it seems to be a pretty big forest. Hello? There's something on the ground. A child's doodle. So we have we have our notebook now, thankfully. I'm gonna do a quick save just in case something goes wrong with my computer or something. Not that I expected to do that, but you know, better be safe than sorry. And again, the save files that I already exist are for my first way through, which shouldn't be too different from now because this is in fact a linear game, even if it might not look it. That's the big tree. I'm gonna explore first. Like an ignorant person, because I really want to trigger slash find something this way that I couldn't last time, and I don't know if it's a glitch or if I just didn't trigger it fast enough or something. This fireplace has a vinyl record at the bottom of the stack. It's a white hearth. This hearth is seemed to be maintained, but what's it doing in the middle of the woods? You can see there's a vinyl there, right? We find something later in the chapter to play vinyl, but it never changed that message for me. So I'm very confused as to why. And I want to know what's on the record. Bonk. I want to know. I want to know what's on the vinyl. So I hope that I can do something to trigger the vinyl this time. Even if that means walking back and forth a million times and prolonging the duration of this chapter. I'm sorry. Maybe that'll be something that is interesting in this chapter. I'm so sorry. I swear I like kids. I swear I do. Just not this one. Maybe because she hits too close to home. Anyway, this is her. And she is a toddler. Don't get any weird ideas, okay? She's like, what, 4? Or something like that? Big tree. I need to adjust my seat a lot. Ugh. Sorry. Hello, toddler. Hmm. So ka. So ka. 手伝おうよ。でしょ？うん。We will help her because we may be goth and weird, but we are helpful. Something's on the ground. This is our map, drawn by the toddler. um, this place actually isn't too huge. Don't worry about it. There's only like 4 zones here in total, so. And thankfully, I know which way to go. But also, it kind of guides you because there are doodles here. And Burb. Blue Burb. Or rather, Burb with blue halo. Mummy, Mary, and Daddy, happy together. I love Mommy, and I love Daddy. Or the way she spelt it, I guess it should be in a British accent. I love Mummy. I love Daddy. That sounds awful. I don't apologize at all. So, this chapter is boring because you're mostly just walking in a forest and it's the same path over and over and over and over again. But hey, at least we have a flower field. Hello, child. Ah, so to Mum, Dad, Matty, and the nanny. Matty is the brother. Do we go directly to the pond now? Oh wait, no, this is the aqueduct. Yeah. I am very itchy. Tree. Tall. Aqueduct. Hello, Burb. Burb. Yeah, running at burbs does not mean you get to catch the burb, okay? There are some blocks here. It looks creepier than it is, I promise. It's just a dollhouse here, you know? Don't you ever, like, take a picnic to to the forest and then just forget to clean up magically? Yeah, it's like that. It's a small silver tea set. A bisque doll sits on a chair. The owner must be the child of a rich family. Bisque dolls are like those porcelain type dolls. There's a book in this dollhouse. God created everything. It's a Bible. God fucking damn it. Ugh. Gross. God created everything. Flowers, birds, and the moon. Apparently. God cannot be seen, but God is always watching over you all. God always loves you all too. Your mothers and fathers love you all too. Is that true? Huh. Why is abuse a thing then? Why is the main theme of this game neglect then? May God protect you all from scary dreams. God book acquired. I love how it doesn't call itself a Bible. It's just a God book. It's a rocking horse. What's it doing all the way out here? Well, I imagine just hanging out, right? I have a theory, but it cannot be. Hello, Noctorious. Welcome to the Sad Girls Walking exhibit. I have a theory. It cannot be proven true or false at this point in time with the lore that I have about this game. And that is, well, one of the things can be proven true, which I'm going to not talk about. The thing that is up in the air is that everything here is not what it seems. Nothing is real. Everything is false. This is all a dream. Which I guess we need the true ending for. Look at this Bishonen male. He's so edgy. He reminds me of like Ikuto, but even more goth. This is sad girl number 1. She's a toddler. We're getting her out of the way first, because she's boring. Am I going the right way? I think I am. Imagine actually getting lost in a forest that's actually just 2 straight paths. Oops. God book. We copy over all of the notes, I think, right? Because we acquired the God book directly. This is our beautiful hand-drawn map, by the way. We follow the blue bird regardless of where it is. Yeah, we have the entire God book. Even though we can only read a small passage. It's fine. I don't think the walking is even being picked up on right now. This game can be so quiet sometimes. There is wildlife. Give me a second. There is wildlife noises. Yeah, that's very soft. I'm gonna give it a little bit more. Yeah, okay. Now, when the game is loud, you won't hear me. Burb. No, wait, Burb, I just want to be your friend. I don't want to give you to the toddler, I promise. Dubious. Even the birds think this bridge is dubious. Oh, come on. Welcome to Big Bird Cage. We don't see shit in Big Bird Cage. Not quite yet. Something's on the ground, another doodle. This one is covered in dirt and or mold. Poor Maddie. So Maddie is a sick child. And a magical bird's supposed to make him better, right? Oh, fickle children with their dreams. Though perhaps it's not the children who have the dreams, perhaps it's other people. No spoilers, though. jogging. Somehow this child ran past us. 'Cause there she is. Also, if you thought Shadow of the Colossus in the PS2 version was bright, I'm sorry for blinding you. Hello, child. Uh-huh. Yeah, not every pond has fish in it. Maybe it's better that there are no fish in this pond. You should have seen the last chapter. There were giant fish. Absolutely massive. You should be grateful that there's no fish here. They could eat you. Oh great, there was a giant fish and it's eaten the child. Well, you will be missed, Mary. Why did I say her name that way? Marie. Oh shit, she's still there. I promise you, I don't hate all of the girls. I just don't like Marie because she's a toddler. I mean, physically, I'm sure you could. I'm sure that you could catch a bird with your bare hands, but sure, I'll get my probably very expensive coat wet for you. Oh. The walking speed. The walking speed. It's my birdcage now. No, it's mine now. Oh god, she's following me. Look at how she's pivoting to... Okay, we are going to look at Marie as little as possible. That was only slightly creepy. Be grateful and patient, child. I guess you're welcome. So good. You have hope in bird, I see. Also, how do you keep leaving behind these giant A3 size, or maybe even A2 size drawings when you are like the size of the paper? Daddy caught the blue bird, and now Maddie can get better again, just like before. Is that so? I don't think that bird is being used for medicinal purposes if it's just chilling and singing. Oh, Edwardian people are weird. Oh, hey, buddy. Oh. You going? Do you want me to follow? I'll follow. Chirp. Same dude. Yeah, we're going to the cage. The cage is not empty now. Is that Maddie? Matthew, if you will. Oh, you're so well behaved. You went into the cage on your own accord, huh? It's locked. I wonder if the model of look, my brain is all over the place. I wonder if Maddie's body, like the character inside of the bed, has legs. It's very possible that he doesn't, because nobody ever sees his legs. He's just tucked into bed. Totally not dubious. I'm going over here because, oh, look at that. You just chilling?
足疲れちゃった。お兄ちゃんね、病気になっちゃったの。ずっとベッドで寝てるんだよ。お兄ちゃん。青い鳥にお兄ちゃんの病気治してもらうの。
そう。Who the fuck is cutting a tree over here? Who the fuck is poaching my trees? Get out of my dry swamp. Or is it finally the child's father come to pick the child up? Because, like, where are they? Parents, where the fuck are you? Imagine leaving your toddler alone. Like, that child could not be any older than, like, 5 years old. Anything under 5 I consider to be a toddler. Huh? Timber, apparently. He was real fast with getting that tree out of there, too. Look at that. There ain't no trunk nowhere. But there is an axe. Should we murder the child? Let's take it. Oh, Marie! I'm cruel, I'm sorry. Also, I should probably have chat disappear after a while because these messages standing on the screen are a bit weird. Oh well. So this is most of this episode. It's really just walking back and forth. Which is why I'm getting it out of the way first, because fuck this shit. I still have the energy to talk right now. So I'm using all of it, and then I'm letting the game talk for me in the actually interesting chapters. Anyway. Oh, Marie, you cleaned up all the bluebird feathers? Cool. Are you gonna stuff them into your pillow? I don't think that would be very comfortable, to be honest. At least I know where to go. It's already really, really nice. Hello, big tree. Big tree with loud bird. And if you think that the jogging experience is slow... Wait, where's the button? There is a button for walking. There we go. We can also go for a very tranquil stroll. So yeah. It can get worse. Can we pick up this vinyl, please? Please, please, please. Come on, come on, please, please. Okay, fine. We're just questioning why it's in the woods. Which my hypothesis is this is a giant mansion in the middle of the woods instead of just the woods, but okay. Guess we will follow the toddler. Again, I question how fast this toddler is. Because whenever we see her move, she's very slow. But whenever we zone out and in, she's so fast. Going in, but... Let's use the axe. Well, you certainly used it. Did you also, like, murder someone in the like, I swear it almost sounds like you did. The children, she yearned for the mines. The deep dark. Down deep dark. Dead end? Oh no. But we have a context clue. There's a book on the desk. Since Master Matthew fell ill, Sir and Madam seem to have changed. Sir had been so warm and kind, yet now he screams and berates the servants over the smallest matters. He never would have done so before. Madam rarely takes meals, and refused to leave Master Matthew's side, even for just a moment. It truly is a painful sight to behold. No mention of Mary at all. Or Marie, or Mary, or Marie, or Marie, if you wanna be fancy about it. The Kana says Marie, though. House. Very dilapidated house, but house nevertheless. A book lies open on the chair. The boy's fat cheeks gradually thin out, and his cute red lips lose their colour. Why must it be Matthew? Why must God take him from us? If God calls Matthew to him, I cannot believe in God. I hate him. I can hear the boy crying. Mother's suffering added to my notes. Well, you can't choose how children go. Wait, is that door openable? No. Hello, child. What's up?
お兄ちゃんが病気になってパパもママも忙しいんだって。
そうだね。
だからマリーはお部屋で一人で遊ぶの。お兄ちゃんは一日中パパとママを独り占めしてるのに。
寂しいだね。
お兄ちゃんなんかマリーね、青い鳥を捕まえてお兄ちゃんにあげるんだ。そしたら
そう。
パパもママもまたマリーと遊んでくれるでしょ。
はあ、そうだね。そうかもしれないね。へへへ。Not me relating to the toddler. Anyway, here's the thing I talked about. This thing can play vinyl. It's a brand new gramophone. Right there. Also, that door looks way too new and way too nice to actually exist. Even more so considering there is no floor behind us. And yet... Don't you love it when a game turns out to be a little bit horror after all? Don't you love when it's got a little creepy psychological twist? 'Cause I sure do. This staircase goes on forever, by the way. It doesn't actually go on forever, but it goes on for a good while. There we go. There's a doodle. And we can't see what it is, but something's scribbled out. Shiki da ne. Again, huge charm of this game is that it's got the atmosphere down pat. Oh, by the way, this game likes its gore and its blood. And dead birds, apparently. There's a pile of blue bird carcasses. There's something shining among them. Kagida. Obtain the clover key. I guess we turn right back. Where might the clover key be put to use, I wonder? I certainly know. Chipa 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 choo. Nice. I still really want to get the vinyl. Oh. Me or the bird? Just asking, you know? Parents, perhaps? When I asked Daddy to show me the blue bird, he said no, because it was Matty's. Everything's about Matty, it's not fair. It's graffitied, and the graffiti is also floating separately from the wall. Like that. Which is a... oh. Was that there before? Shabby grave. I'm not sure if that was there before. Anyway, yeah, a lot of planes economically are placed above things, but just slightly closer to the actual object, usually. So it's funny. But then again, plenty of AAA games do that too. In fact, Final Fantasy XIV has a really bad case of floating trees and other foliage. And I love that game. Back through the mines, for which the children yearn. Anyway, back to overlapping themes. This game very much has a couple of things shared between every girl in every chapter, and that is somehow the parents are negligent. Sometimes through no fault of their own, and sometimes through absolutely no input. Like no willing input to be a good parent. And, yeah. Can we pick up the vinyl yet? No. Of course not. Why would you? It might just be a case of weird hitbox. Anyway, yeah. Every child is neglected and it harms them and it's scary and it does shit to their brain because obviously it does, especially when you're young or when things are prolonged. Prolonged harm, never good. My nose is itchy again. Okay, I'm okay. You know, the other day I stepped outside for maybe 4 hours and I sunburned my face. Can you believe that, like, the UV index was not that intense. The people I were with were fine, and they were definitely not wearing sunscreen. And still I burn my face. I'm not ginger. I promise you. I promise you, I do not have the red-headed gene that makes me sunburn faster than I can say sunburn. I promise. I feel like that room is slightly nicer than the last time we were here. What's up?
マリー、本当は知ってるの？あの青い鳥は本物じゃないのよ。
そうかい? You know that that bird isn't a real one? Is that so? Is it another Bible? Where the fuck did Maddie go? Maddie, are you hiding under the covers because you're afraid of me because I look like the fucking Grim Reaper? I wouldn't blame you, to be fair. Ah, yes, another God book. Angels are God's helpers. Angels teach the word of God to all of us people. We can't see God, but sometimes angels may appear to guide you on your way. Angels aren't like mothers and fathers. They're not like you and me, either. But God loves the angels and all of you. The angels love all of you too. The angels love you just like God. May angels guide you to peaceful sleep. Hear that, Maddie? You're gonna die. I'm gonna pull the clock. Anticlimax. The bird is not blue, but I will take the bird cage. She was right. She's also gone. There's a lump. Hey, Maddie, what's up? Oh, I guess he's not here anymore. There is only feathers. Bluebird book. I guess I'll read it. Oh. 何もないか。ああ。青い鳥は嘘だ。そうみたいね。We're gonna find a bluebird so Maddie can get better. We're gonna find a bluebird so we can get attention. But there's no real bluebirds, is there? Sounds painful. Ah. Maddie's got a bluebird, but he's still always with mommy and daddy. You're gonna play with your doll. I forgot, is this the moment to pick up Ash, or is it... I think it is. So, the thing is, for this game, you need, in every chapter, you need to grab components of a key. We currently identify them as lumps of ash, but they very clearly piece together a key, and that is what we need to unlock the final chapter of the game. Last time, because these objects are missable and only there for a very small time frame, I missed it, so I was unable to get the final ending. And these chapters are not replayable at all. Thankfully, the lump hasn't spawned yet, it seems. So that's good. I just missed my time. I just didn't miss my timing then. I'm gonna try to be a little bit careful, because... Why does it sound like there's a splashing noise every now and again? I really don't understand it. But since these items are missable, I'm gonna try my best to remember exactly when these things happen. And for Charlotte's chapter, there is actually separate moments when you can trigger the spawning of the ash and picking up the ash, which is where I initially went wrong. So I'm gonna peek at a guide for that one. It's a little bit cheaty, but at the same time, I am trying to aim for the perfect, like, the true ending. And I'm giving the entire game a new playthrough because I initially missed it in Charlotte's. So, yeah. That being said, there are only a few achievements in this game, so you really only need one playthrough to do it, actually, if you plan it right. So if you were able to pick up Charlotte's ash, then you wouldn't have needed... You were playing with your doll, weren't you? Yeah, okay. So then we're going this way. Basically, if you get all the girls' ashes... I don't know if it's their ashes or just ashes. If you get all the chapters, basically, there's a very easy point to save right before you trigger the final scene that lets you go into the final bit, basically, if you've unlocked that chapter, if you've managed to get all the ashes and stuff. So there's a really easy place to save if you want to do this in one go and get all the achievements in one go, because you'd only need to save like twice in separate chapters, reload a save, and then you'd be able to get it. I say twice because there is one chapter that is like dependent on living and dying, basically. Because despite this man looking like, I don't know, Malice Miser Gawked, let's put it that way. Ikuto meets Malice Miser Gawked. He is a giant pushover and also not immune to sword damage. And that's all I'll say about that, because we'll meet her soon enough. You said we were going to play with your dolls. A toy boat is propped up against a chair. A blue liquid in the teacup. Are we gonna sip it? Are we gonna drink the Kool-Aid? Oh, apparently we did. See all this stuff? I imagine that this is how her house looks in actuality. And her and Maddie's room might just look like a birdcage because of, you know, all the lead. Maddie? Maddie doesn't sleep in his room anymore. Well, obviously. Because he's sick and it's probably contagious or something. Hi, Burb. Burb.
Ah, また死んでしまったか。マシューが目を覚ます前に新しいものと取り替えておかなくては。
ねえ。
私の可愛いマシュ、哀れな子。
Somehow, I feel like this could fit right into Black Butler. Something a little awkward is that my brain was like, okay, Dad, you can find Matthew cute, but you're being kind of creepy, not gonna lie. Anyway, we know this corridor. We've been here before. But anyway, yeah. Dad sounds awkward. I really appreciate this type of soft horror, you know? Because it's like, it's not as intense as like a true horror, I feel. But at the same time, this shit is scary, and it's like a very scary like exploration of what people would do in certain types of circumstances, you know? This isn't a forest. This is a basement. And a creepy one at that. Creepy basement with very loud planks, which I do apologize for. Don't look. Don't look. Don't look. Minaide. Minaide. Okay. So Dad's a little fucked up. And if I were a child, I would also run away from my father, committing several acts of prolonged animal cruelty.
嘘つき。
It's a rocking horse. And boat is gone. So I guess... obtain dye and create a bluebird. Are we adopting the role of father for this one? That's a bit dubious. Anyway, if you've paid attention, you'll remember that I said that this game was roughly placed in the Edwardian era. I think it was aiming to be Victorian, but it's definitely Edwardian because at least one chapter takes place in World War I. Hey, we've got blue flowers now instead of white ones. Do you think they've been dyed? I'd like to have my desk in a place like this. I wouldn't mind it at all. Anyway, given the era, the usage of dyes, well... There's a piece of paper on this small pot and a small bottle on this desk. Dear sir, the dye you ordered has arrived. This dye is extremely poisonous. Please be careful when using it. We acquired the blue dye. So, now that we know this, I suppose we should go create that bluebird of ours. But I find the implications. Oh, I went blatantly the wrong way, of course. I should have known the moment I went up. Sorry. But the implications of this is very interesting to me, because, you know, you have a sick child, but how did the child get sick is then the question. It can be something very simple, but the fact that they're using a dangerous dye on an animal and then placing it close to your child, close enough, you know, the feathers molt off of birds at the best of times. Imagine one that's sickly and poorly and will, you know, die. I imagine, and highly stressed, if not dying from shock, sheer days after it's been dyed blue. You know, that probably has a bad effect on Matthew too, because that shit aspirates, you know, gets into the atmosphere. Oh right, is now the time for the blue ash? I think it may be. Because we have to make a bird, and that's not here. But our buddy over here did want to say hello. Anyway, my brain immediately goes off to question the intention of the parents in this case. Because, you know, something very easily, you know, it's very easy. Child mortality rates are super high early on, but these days, you know, when we speak about certain cases of, you know, neglectful parents, you know, they're completely disregarding Marie in this. And Matthew is supposedly the child that needs them, but they really need the child. So I wonder if this is also not just a case of bad mental illness. There it is. Of bad mental illness on the parents' part. And I am slightly drawn to Munchausen disease, even though I don't like Munchausen by proxy. Even though I'm not learned in it whatsoever. Just, you know, the use of poison near your child makes me question what's happening. Also, they are not like going to a non-remote place, or they're not in this forest by doctor's orders per se, you know. But and maybe this is just, you know, the manifestation of their environment by Marie, because she feels so alone and abandoned. But you can feel alone and abandoned inside of, you know, a house, and not all alone in a forest per se. And a particularly sheltered child would probably not imagine something such as this. But I mean, who am I to say, you know? That's the theories you can make about a game like this. The toy boat floats on the water. There's something on it. Take the chunk of ash. Yes. Thank you, Blue Butterfly. Be safe. Again, I'm just, you know, thinking about things and talking out of my ass, so if I say something that's slightly inappropriate or is not correct in my line of thinking, then feel free to correct me. As long as you do it in a kind manner. Anyway, let's... I can't believe I'm about to say this, but let's make a blue bird. Let's create a lie. Let's create some atrocities. Huh. This is the first time I've noticed the little stick thing. Perch. Perch. That's it. Perch. At least we've got a chunk of ash. That's good. That's really good. I'm not looking forward on trying to get Ophelia's ash. Actually, it shouldn't be too bad, because I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if that guide lies to me or no. Oh gosh, that's a lot of doodles. I hate you, Daddy's a liar. Bluebird is lie. Mummy's a liar too. Parents are terrible. Oh, sweetheart, do you need a hug? No, I don't care about the okay. You poor thing. Bluebird is like a cheap mortgage. It doesn't exist. I feel you. That also makes me sad. I wanted to say Bluebird is like living debt-free, but technically I am currently. Being in need has its pluses. No college debt. Can I please pick up the goddamn vinyl? I guess not. I guess it's just a permanent glitch. Maybe version 1.0, because this is version 1.01, so something else game-breaking was patched out, and I guess this glitch was patched in? Maybe? I don't know. It's possible. Either way, let me listen to some sick tunes, please. I beg of ye. You know, there's one thing for certain. Final Fantasy XIII will never be a linear game again. Something's floating in the puddle. The nanny came to me looking troubled. Spoke to her and visited the children's room where Miss Marie was bashing her beloved doll on the floor over and over again. Together with the nanny, we were somehow able to calm her down, but Miss Marie refused to speak and simply cried and cried. The nanny felt that we should inform Sir and Madam of this incident. They are too taken up with Master Matthew's care, and not wishing to cause more grief, I told her to remain silent. Miss Marie must also be lonely, with Master Matthew being ill. Yeah, no shit. Because nannies keep a certain amount of distance because that's what they're supposed to do. They're, you know, servants, not emotional connection people necessarily. Supposedly these parents are good ones. Or at least not willingly bad ones. There is a difference there, and I'd like to make the distinction, but either way, neglect is neglect, I'm afraid. We still hate the Bluebird. Let's follow in Dad's footsteps, eh? Quest for Camelot pops up in my brain. And we will fly on our father's wings to places we have never been. Oh. Poopy. Chotto kawaii na. Something's on the ground. Something's written on the back of the paper. Dead birds. Yeah. Yeah, you mean you gotta... Oh. Hmm. Hmm. There's a dead bird there. Though, yeah, you know, I'm gonna let those implications be for what it is for when we get to the end of the chapter. Which is soon, by the way. Let's make a bluebird. Ah. You know, going through a game again always allows you to see new things, and I did not see that news the first time. Do you have a guilty conscience? Do you have a guilty conscience yet? Do you enjoy torturing animals, Mr. Grim Reaper, sir? You made a moitié bluebird. Take the birdcage? Yes, because I never want to be down here again. You know, Monosama would love glow-in-the-dark blue. Like, if it glowed in the dark like this color, I think Monosama would just love that. But probably not if it was poisonous and cost the lives of several birds. Oh. Manami naide. But what do I know? I don't know Monosama personally. Maybe a bird pooped on Monosama once, and therefore he has a bird vendetta. A bird pooped on me once. Twice, actually. Several times. I said twice, but I think it's been more than that. Birds just poop a lot, okay? Bachi 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 bachi. Are. Is the grave for the bluebird, perhaps? There's something buried under the grave. We're grave diggers now, baby. We are a godless people after all. We got a blue key. That door is blue now. That's a lot of blue paint. That's a lot of blue paint. Well, at least it's blue and not red. There's a small bottle on the ground, and there's nothing inside of the bottle. A book lies open. In a large house with a large roof, a nice old man and his silly wife lived together happily. In a large white bird cage, they kept two small birds with bright yellow feathers as their beloved companions. The two birds would sing beautifully from morning till night, and the wife would join them, and the man would listen to their song. One day, one of the birds fell quite ill. It could no longer sing. The man took it from the cage and called the doctor. Okay, so the doctor was called. That's good. The remaining bird would sing beautifully from morning till night, but neither the man nor his wife would listen anymore. The remaining bird's voice went away, and its song could no longer be heard. One night, the bird which had fallen ill died. The man and his wife cried till morning. The next morning, the large white bird cage had become empty. During the dark, dark night, The remaining bird had disappeared. The man hung himself, and his wife drank poison. Are you sure you don't mean that she drank paint? To be fair, in this era it doesn't have much of a difference. A family of 4 and now a family of none. Sometimes it goes quite quick. Grief is a killer after all. Which is why communication is something I strongly prefer. Even if I am sometimes quite bad at it. I'm good at communicating with people when it is their feelings that need to come to the front. When it is my own feelings, I am afraid of even acknowledging them, much less confronting them. Should we give the record one last try? I've given up at this point. You know, piloting this VTuber model really taught me that I need to open my eyes properly. Because my lashes are so long that my camera doesn't realize that you found it. My lashes are so long that the webcam doesn't realize that my face is actually open-eyed. Wow. The tree is blue. Oh. Marie? Marie. Are you sure that that's what you want to do, darling? Hello, 8-Bit. Welcome to the murder, well, the death of a small toddler because she just wanted her family to be alive. More or less. Welcome to a game of sad anime girls. That's that chapter complete. I say joyfully. Thankfully, that's the worst chapter. In my opinion, that was the worst chapter because... Hello? Hello, can you let me out of here, please? The door is locked. Apparently not. Because the area doesn't change that much, and this game has a lot more potential, because it does change in white and blue, this one is just the weakest, you know? The feather trails are fine, I guess. It's not the worst out there. I shouldn't be too harsh on it, again, because, this game is put together by, like, 2 people, but, yeah, it's the weakest. It's the weakest link. Goodbye. I am going to grab a drink. Everybody should hydrate. And I am going to put on a BRB. And I am going to put on a little song for y'all. If I... Bonk. Yeah, that one should be fine. Wow. I got sippies. And I also did a big fucking stretch. Is my model okay? Ah. Ah. I woke up. I promise you, I look like this every day of the week. Cineris is weird. It minimizes anytime it does anything. Oh, right. Should we do Charlotte? Get Ophelia for last? Yeah. Ophelia is good to end on. Ophelia is the best chapter so far, in my opinion. It really resembles Haunting Ground and Eve. Oh, let me see. Ooh. To wake up in on an examination table in a very old hospital. The warm breeze flows in from the window. The weather outside is pleasant. There's a letter on the floor. Dear Charlotte, the sky is clear enough to see the mountains today. I hope it is as nice there as well. How has your health been? You must keep taking your medicine, even if it is bitter. I'm doing quite well myself. The food here is all canned, and I miss your delicious apple pie. Unsealed letter required. So, okay. Patient's charts are scattered on the desk. I should... big scalpel. Is it bloody too? Huh. Rusted at the very least. Can we read some charts? Documents on the exam table. April 17th, 3 wounded from the Northern Front. April 21st, 5 wounded, 1 in critical condition. May 10th, 2 wounded from Eastern Transit Hub. 11th, 2 wounded from the Eastern Transit Hub, 1 with possible battle fatigue, which is PTSD. Wounded soldier records. And the usage of the terminology means that this is World War I that we're dealing with. Patient's charts are scattered on the desk. At least, it's most likely to be World War I. Medicines, bandages. So far, it still looks quite clean. I should pull up the guide, though. If not now, then soon enough. We can go in here as well, right? Oh, wait, this is where we just came from. I just want to check that all the doors are unlocked. Not that this is crucial or anything, I just want to know. I'm gonna pull up Charlotte's guide real quick. Just because, you know, would be a bit of a shame to miss out on her ashes again. You. Charlotte. I like this better. Okay. That is a bit later. It is a bit I'm like getting way ahead of myself, but I really, really don't want to miss it again. Let's explore a bit. This one should be closed, right? Yeah, the boxes that are sealing it. So, I mean, it's very creepy, but for a hospital, this is still like very pleasant, very clean. Aw, this must be Charlotte. She's going for her walkies, because, you know, air is good. Can we go out here? We can. Let's meet her. Is it snowing? But it was nice, warm, and pleasant just now. When we entered. Hello, yeah. I'm just checking real quick that I am actually on the correct scene. You know, because I have nightmares about not having that. So basically, to ensure that we have Charlotte's best ending, we have to talk to her a lot. Not that there are several endings for this chapter. We just need to talk to her a lot in order to get ashes.
こん
Hello.
にちは。今日はとてもいいお天気ですね。でも、風が強くて手紙が飛ばされてしまって、
ああ、そうなの。
どこに行っちゃったのかしら。
Is this the letter you mean?
これ、私の手紙。ありがとう。この手紙はとても大切なものなんです。見つかってよかった。
よし。いいね。
お日様が気持ちいいですね。
Yeah, you need all the vitamin D that you can get.
お日様。
I think our man is quite done with all the vitamin D, though. Possibly. あれ? Oh. Definitely World War I. Cases containing various medical items are piled up. Should we explore upstairs? I'm not sure if we can get back. We don't have a map at all. We should get one. The document room is locked. Nurse's station isn't, however. The last time I played this particular chapter was over a year ago, so I'm a little bit lost sometimes. But we found our map. And there are some places circled. In this chapter, that just means places of interest, I think. In another chapter, that means hiding places. Charlotte's room, Carol's room, the nurse's room, sanatorium map. Those are barely beds. That's a lot of medicine still. Must be early on. There's hot coffee here. There's a piece of paper with writing on it. I'm going to help with distribution. I'll be right back. Charlotte in 209 may ask for me. Please tell her I'll be back in the afternoon. Lucy Baker. I guess we'll head to room 209 soon. Can I get in here? No. But at least, you know, most of it is still quite well stocked. This sanatorium is also like slightly bougie because it's got a fucking pool. By the time we were going there, it's not quite as nice as it could have been, but it's still there. I know that I'm not heading upstairs right now, but you know, someone wants to explore. So this would be, I believe, the ladies' ward. Is it? Or is this the men's day room? I think this is the men's, definitely. Because of you. There's a playing card inside of the helmet. Sure. We're getting ahead of ourselves, but... helmet is hung on a chair. Patient's belongings. Suitcases. Charts, and this must be... can't be opened. Must be the nurse's station. Unless this is. Bathroom, probably. So these would be... the larger wards would just be the wards or the day... just the wards, and then we have a day room here. Just, you know, a living quarter, if you will. Something simple, something nice. There's a playing room. There's a playing card here again. With Spade Heart, Clover, and diamonds. It's very... currently it is actually, despite being, you know, a hospital, pool is closed. Oh, dang it. You know, despite being a creepy-ass hospital, I mean, at least it's clean, and at least there is daylight. Which is nice. Let's check the ladies' ward. Because there was something there too. I think it might not be a card this time though. Because, yeah, there's a bee here. Unremarkable flowers decorate the area. A beast flying around the flowers may have come in from the window. If that bee was particularly loud, I apologize, but now you know what I have to deal with every day when I wake up. So, we've been to the day room. I believe the kitchen is closed currently. The female ward doesn't really have much, except for the flowers. It would appear the basement is currently locked. 102 currently doesn't have anything special in it. Yeah. I guess we'll just head up to Charlotte's room. Advance the plot. But first check if we can enter the kitchen. Nope. Not from this side, anyway. Can we enter the dining room? No. It was worth trying. Can we enter this one? No. It has to be from the other side. Some of the, yeah. The tiles here are quite loud. So I'll turn down the game a little bit. So we are heading up. Uppies. We want uppies. Hehehe. Also, this game really enjoys its Dutch angles. Get used to them. I'm not about to head into an operating room. No, thank you. And this was the reception room. Just basically just office space. Details loans, I see. That would be the director's office, which we'll return to. For now, should have got to Carol's first, maybe. What's this? Another bathroom? Yeah. Can't go into that bathroom, only into the other one. They do have a lift, strangely enough. And, for some reason, this door is grungy and nasty as fuck. Why, I wouldn't know, but... Music is pleasant. I think currently... Oh, we already landed there. Would this be Charlotte's bed? Or not Charlotte's, Carol's. I love you all, friends. I love my friends too, and I draw them pictures too. A bunny stuffed animal's been left here. Maybe a child used to be here. And there's a playing card. Also very important. Is this just... Okay, it's just another washing up station. Another staff-only storage. I'm unable to discern what language is being sung here. I think it's a Japanese person trying to sing German, but it could be wrong. Either way, World War I is tragic, regardless. Charlotte is in the first corridor. Let's check out 216 first, then. Should be, playing cards. You are... Hold on. Come on. 212. Okay. So you are 216? I'm getting a little quiet. I'm sorry. Hospitals just have that effect on me, I think. Ooh. Mannequin. A man's torso. Okay. If you want to call it that, buddy. Sure. Just, you know, it isn't just a mannequin, it's an entire man's torso. And then next chapter, you're gonna see people being stabbed to death and you're just gonna call them stone statues? What is wrong with you, buddy? Anyway. Charlotte was 209. Near the end of the hall. You. There's a small piece of paper on the table. A movie will be shown from 2 in the day room. Like 2 p.m. Afternoon movie day. Hello, Charlotte.
あなたはさっきの
Mm-hmm.
窓の外を見ていたんです。こんな日に外へ出られないなんて残念。ほら、
そうだね。
向こうに見えますか？あの場所には
Vaguely.
バラ園があるんですよ。
ああ、そうなの。
病気が治ったらあのバラ園に行く約束をしているの。
いいね。To go to the rose garden.
そのお人形かわいいでしょ？
そうそう。
私のパパは仕立て屋なんです。
おお、そうですか。いいね。
とっても腕がいいのよ。伯爵様の塩ビ服を仕立てたこともあるんだから。
Ah, even made a tailcoat for the count. Your father must be very esteemed then. Very good working with his hands.
私のパパはとっても伯爵様。
Still need to find the card of hearts. And actually, we can have a little hint. It's in the bathroom. Everything, quests have hints. Which I actually haven't brushed upon yet because I did not need them for Marie. But all objectives show a little hint if you hover over them. Which is really good because half of this game is kind of weird. So sometimes you can kind of need it. But the game is right. We have not yet been in the bathroom. Is this the correct door? Yes. So as we head downstairs, we'll go find our card somewhere here. Here it is. And we'll take the heart card. So we don't know what we'll need it for yet, but at least we have our cards. Bathtubs are nice and clean. So even as people are being mass-bathed, at least they won't give each other cooties. Very important. Especially in this day and age. I like the blue in this part of the hallway. It's nice and soft. This chapter is going to get a lot darker very quickly. Hi, Finn. You missed the worst chapter, which is fine. So you've really missed nothing. There was a child being neglected, so she wanted to catch a bird so she would get attention again, and instead she fell out of a tree. That's basically the worst chapter. We're currently in a sanatorium. We just met Charlotte. And we got some playing cards. A couple of those. Ignore the chunk of ash. Don't worry about that. We got some playing cards. There is a movie afternoon happening in the day room, which is what we're heading to right now. You've got salmon? That's delicious. Apparently, Charlotte is also someone who teleports faster than we can walk. Hey, Joker card. A girl in a white dress was on the floor of the day room. I know. Oh gosh, there is no punctuation in this. A girl in a white dress was on the floor of the day room. I know that girl. She was hiding in the shed. The surgeon said to kill all enemies, so I shot her. It was definitely her. She must have followed me to curse me because I didn't put her in a casket. I should have put her in a casket. I just hope these shakes get better. If I were to drop her, I would feel bad for her. Defaced Joker acquired. Oh, is she perhaps from the other side? We're in a hospital right now, and it's World War I, baby. She's waiting on her dad, which is great. On the other hand, we earlier read a report that one of the people they brought in from the Eastern Transit Hub had battle fatigue. Maybe he's the person that shot her. Didn't you leave it in your room? Okay. Maybe this binge's hair might be a good project for Yuki mapping exercise for me. So. Oh, go for it. Especially if it's perma paywall. Fuck that shit. We don't do that. Do we just use the cards here? Because, I mean, we found the cards. Do we use them here too? Oh, of course, the doll is in the creepy basement. We love a creepy basement. Wait, is that the basement or is that the morgue? Huh. Huh. Can't be used here, apparently. Nope. Tsukaimasen. Ma'am. Ma'am. You know, I'm very grateful that this never happened in Ophelia's chapter. I'll just put it that way. Are you just gonna talk about your doll? Okay. We'll find you your doll. It's okay. I am the best nurse at this hospital, okay? I'm gonna be your favorite nurse. Nurse Reaper, if you will. Kokoka. Need to go in here, right? Oh, padlock. Oh, okay. I get it. Oh. There's almost nothing on this shelf. So while we still have enough right now, they are running out, it seems. War will do that. So, unlock the dial padlock. We see the padlock. We have playing cards. It says Spade, Heart, Clover, Dia. Spade, 4. Heart, Club, Dia. So, 4, 1. That's a 7. That's a 9. That's a 9. I know how to count. 9, 5. So, 4195. そうだね。4195. This is probably one of the deepest puzzles we have in this entire game. I'm very sorry to report that. That was the deepest puzzle. Let me check real quick that let me check when I have to trigger the ash, because I will not miss this ash. I did so in my first playthrough, and I am afraid. Okay, when we're gonna talk about medicine. Cool. We know this child is chronically ill. That's not a spoiler. Nearly dropped my controller. Let's go into the creepy basement. Always a good idea. At least this one isn't quite as creepy as it could be. Doorknob will not turn. We can't go into Lucy's room? Yeah. Oh no, wait, Lucy's room is around the corner. Different entrance. Anything fun to examine? Oh, hello. A book lies open on the desk. June 9th. They finally changed my room. That room right next to the stairs, the smell would waft up from below, and I could no longer take it. Can't fathom how Lucy does it. It's a miracle she's able to stay in that room. Oh, right. Cause, so, this probably can't be opened. Yeah, no, that's been sealed shut. So this is Lucy's room. Totally not creepy how that opened by itself. That's the stairs down to the morgue, and this is a time before fridges. My dear little sister Holly, thank you for your letter. You've gotten so good at writing. Your big sister is so happy. I'm very busy with my job as a nurse. I won't be able to go home for a while, so please don't get lonely, okay? You're a good girl, and you'll always be able to look after your little brothers. Also, be sure to help Mother out, too. I've sent some money along, so please use it to buy Mother's medicine. After you've bought her medicine, you may buy a box of caramels. Please share it with Billy and Will. Sending you all my kisses, Lucy. Yeah, that's how it'll go, alright. Okay, sorry for the dizziness. I'm just checking rooms, making sure I don't miss anything. Anyway, yeah, no, that won't happen. That's been shut? Yeah. We love a morgue at the end of the hall, with doors that open by themselves. We love that. At least it's clean. At least it's clean. At least it's clean. At least it's clean. And there's chemicals for treating cadavers. Autopsy tables. We love a good autopsy table. Is there anything in this little place? Because I'm pretty sure it's not the doll that's here. There's a casket made of rattan. I wonder if we can pinpoint the era better if we figure out when rattan was used. There's a lot of caskets here anyway. I think I see the doll here. Enable ADHD mode. Oh, there she is. There's a white doll inside the casket. We love that. You know, it's a good thing that I know that there's no stalkers in this chapter. Because the hospital would be perfect to to scare the living bejesus out of everyone. No real changes yet. I can't wait until we walk out into the corridor and it is carnage. Hello, Charlotte. Don't get sunburned, because I will. Yeah, I found it in the morgue. It was chilling in a casket. So. 別にいいんだけど。ああ、そうなの。
私、ママの顔を覚えていないの。ママは私がまだ赤ちゃんの時に亡くなったから。
寂しいよね。
それでも寂しいと思ったことはないのよ。だって私にはパパがいるもの。
そうか。いいんだね。Of course, you have your daddy. She has her daddy, everyone. She's fine. Oh god. Let's try to keep her near tonight. Sure. Oh. 何かあったの?
今日も届いていないみたい。
Nothing's come today.
もう1ヶ月以上経つのに。
It's been over a month already. 何かあるの? What's our current objective? Just heading to 209? Okay. Then we shall head for 209. Sometimes when the Dutch angles hit, Red Girl is still nastier. Have you met Ophelia yet? I feel Red... Because Ophelia is able to one-hit kill this big guy over here. Red Girl still can't do that quite yet. She can give Von snacks, but I don't think she can just straight up murder us. 209 was over here, right? Yes. 208, 209. Charlotte's room. Hello, Charlotte. You call that a cough?
パパは戦争で、今は戦地に行っているの。
She can one-hit kill you doing her mech wrong. I mean, yeah, okay, fair. A signaler in the war. All of those letters are from your father. They're well loved. Hmm? Honey? Hmm, いいよ. Soreいいよ. I'll walk down the stairs for you. I know where Lucy is. Are you gonna keep talking that? Yeah, okay. Is it slightly less shiny here now? I feel like the corridor is a little more grimy. Oh yeah, definitely. Just a tad, you know? It's not like gross yet. But it's not perfect yet. Perfect anymore either. Oh. There's something in the exam room for us. Which is new. Male ward seems to have updated. Maybe as well. This place is quite good at changing. Actually, let me... Oh yeah, Carol's been crossed out. You've got a new fruit crisis, oh dear. Is the music still going? Yep. This place is definitely grimier than the last I saw of it. Came downstairs to 4 baskets of fruits. Did your brother's girlfriend come by again or something? And a whole durian. A whole durian. Oh, Carol's bed has been unmade. The bed has been stripped bare. I guess she's gone now. Baby bro's new girlfriend's mom. That's a whole mouthful. I guess she's trying to start a gift-giving competition. Hmm. Oh, yeah. This was perfectly blue earlier, and now it's starting to crack. More supplies, too. Then maybe she's hinting at something. Let's check out what there was for us over here. Oh. Strange text. Hello. Hey. You doing okay? I'm sure you are. What are you even doing here? Not a single person cares about your health or well-being. By the way, find what you're looking for? Watching you run around searching all over the place is pretty hilarious. Do you really want to get out that badly? I found one of those in Ophelia's chapter earlier, and it is amazing. I love that. That's why I want to get my ashes. Ah. Well, I think she just wants the best for you. At the very least, she wants you to stay healthy. It's the gesture, right? Lucy. An empty cup. No more hot coffee. There's something written on the piece of paper next to it. She's helping out again? Yes. Placed a letter on the desk. Absolutely. Letter to father. Ja. 帰ろうか. Go away and lock the door? Yeah. Easier to go from here. All local fruits from our family's orchard. Yeah, I figured they would be. I guess they're having an overabundance. I mean, it's good to be able to share with people in your own community too, right? Peak rural folks. Hey, I'm not turning down several kilos of fruit for free, personally. Don't know about you, but... Honey. Crumpled piece of paper on the bed. Something's written inside. Dear Carol, I heard from Lucy that you've been released. I'm so happy you're better. Is she, though? Now Mommy and Daddy won't have to cry from loneliness at night anymore. How is Charlie and Rabbit doing? I'm sorry, didn't know you'd been released. I wasn't able to say goodbye. They wouldn't tell me your address, so I've asked Lucy to send this letter. I wonder if it'll ever reach you. Carol, you're already... The letter ends there. There's a photo with a man and a young girl. There's a red-stained handkerchief in front of the photo. That doesn't bode very well. Seems like our Charlotte isn't doing too hot either. But we know this. But we'll make sure she'll get to her rose garden in time, won't we? Preferably with her father. But we'll see. We will see. To Carol's room. Oh, wheelchair now, huh?
友達が退院したんです。
うんうん。
とても嬉し
そうだよね. One of the baskets is full of long con. Perfect for the Criterion dungeon dropping in the variant. Examine. I just kind of wanted to talk more, but I guess we can't. Yeah, back to 209. We should probably check the lower floors again in the reception room, and maybe 216. And maybe just do a round again before progressing. I want to know if we can find more white text, because I imagine that is from our Ash person. Sound effects happening. No music? Only static, huh? Oh, the sound of... No, that's gunfire. We love war radio. Ugh. Just... just for the record, I hate war. It makes me viscerally uncomfortable. As much of a fact of life as it is. Anyway, I'm on the hunt for white text, because white text is taunting me, apparently. The reception also looks shitty. There are documents on the sofa. Each day, more and more soldiers critically wounded in this worsening war continue to flow in. We're almost at our limits regarding beds, medicine, and personnel. It's extremely difficult, but we have to help treat these wounded soldiers and get them back on the front lines, which will improve my reputation too. We have to open up beds and allocate them to the soldiers who need them. When we do this, we must consider their rank and status. We'll have to be selective. Healing them is our duty. Not save lives, but save the lives who perceivably matter. We love people who wish to line their pockets in the worst of situations, right? Mangosteen, Salax, Rambutans, and of course Mango. Of course, you cannot escape Mango where you're from. We did that. Should we check the men's ward? We'll do that when we come back up. Or at least, 216. Yeah, I'll do a round of, like, the lower wing. Real quick. Just because I don't want to miss anything. I don't want to miss a thing. I find this place interesting because it changes. And actually, now that we're in stage 2 of the wards, we might need to do something in the not in the day rooms, but in the big wards. Twitch is shit. Well, the day room certainly went to shit. It looks so much less nice now. A postcard is on the table. Dear Grace, thank you for your letter. I'm writing you back right away. I was so happy to hear that you and your mother and your family are all well. I had a slight fever last night, but I'm fine. Things are going well. But not everything here is good. The man in the next bed died last night. He was hit in the gut by bomb shrapnel. I was mostly asleep, so I can't fully recall. But a priest or minister in black came. Me? Things like this are happening all over. This is what war is like. I pray for this terrible war to end soon. I count the minutes till your next letter. With love. Soldier's Postcard 2, but we haven't been able to find Soldier's Postcard 1 yet, so maybe that's in the men's ward right now. Because he did say in the next bed over, so... and 102 should have something as well. You're so salty to Twitch. Which is super valid. Because you're right. It is factually true. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so I think our boys are a little shell-shocked. I don't think our boys are okay. At least they're still bandages. Anti-tank barricades, and it smells faintly of the sea. Huh. That's fun. Oh. It sounds very much like the sea. Are we gonna see giant fish again? Possibly. Somehow this somehow this all has to tie together, right? The girl, the man in black, the other girls, all of their butterflies. I'm gonna check in on our bee. I'm also gonna check in on the bee really quick. It's not marked on the map right now, but I do want to check just in case. I know that Charlotte doesn't want any flowers right now, but that we don't necessarily need. Come help me eat these fruits. Sure, send some over. Evil. If every viewer could have a basket. There are more in the fridge. Of course there are. The bee is still alive. I wonder if they put a giant glass over a bee that flew into their studio and then, you know, put the mic on, like, into the glass and have the bee float about in there. Probably not. But it does sound very realistic, so I wonder how they did it. We've had all of these. We've had 229. We've had the reception. We'll head to 216 and then to Charlotte. Just in case. And 216 is the tailor's room, so... supposedly, possibly, Dad's room, if he was admitted here. Because we know Papa is at war. But where? And is he okay? Because we know that he's a signaler. But that doesn't mean that he's, you know, he may not be directly in the line of fire, but that doesn't mean he can't get hurt. You know, bomb shrapnel doesn't discriminate between people who hold guns and people who don't. ここでしょ? An ideal marriage? Oh me, oh my. Bandages. Spool of thread. Much thread. A man's torso. Not a mannequin, but an entire man's torso. Same. I really wonder. Who's gonna get hitched? Let me know. I'm also curious what that scholar quest is about. Oh, great. We have progressed into the next stage of the hospital. And and you are in one stage worse of coughing.
とってもいいことがあったんですよ。先生が来て、これからは痛い注射も苦い薬も飲まなくていいっておっしゃったの。
あ、
私の
そうか。
病気だいぶ良くなっているみたい。それにね、ルーシーから新しいお薬をもらったんです。そのお薬はお菓子みたいに甘くて本当に美味しかったの。また飲みたいな。
Sweetie, I think you've officially been declared terminal, and you're not getting better. She's just giving you booze to take the pain away, probably.
今日は体の具合がいいの。きっとルーシーのお薬がよく効いているからなんだわ。
そうね。Surely.
昔のことを思い出すことってありますよね。雪の降る寒い夜更けに私眠れなくて父の仕事場に行ったんです。
そう？
父は毎日夜遅くまで仕立てをしていました。
おー。
私は父から少し離れた椅子に腰掛けて父が仕立てをするのを見ていたんです。柔らかい明かりとミシンの音が心地よくて。
The soft sounds of sewing are soothing.
とても幸せだった。
Especially in good company.
不意に雪の父は私を柔らとても
I think that is the thing that we needed. Give me a second. Awesome. Cool. Cool. I know how to get the ash that I'm missing now. Oh, thank the gods. You're never gonna be able to get away from these fans. Hey, I'll finally be able to have motivation to level my fates up again. Oops. Again, another stage of dilapidation. It's great. We love it. And now a lot more is open, so the female ward has updated. We should go into the document room as well. Check it on the male ward. Check it on 102. Check it on the kitchen and the dining room. The pool as well. The director's room is apparently now open. The bathroom has something weird in it. And then 216 and 232 have emotional significance, as always. Obtain sweet medicine. I'm so grateful I got that drink earlier. Let's check it on 216. Always, submarines are never done. I should finally start, continue to upgrade mine, actually. Oh, there's no longer a bed there. We love that. There's still the man's torso, at least. Yeah. We're gonna see a lot more of this now. It's getting so bad. You know, mattresses will have been so soiled that they're no longer usable. There's no time to wash them because people are getting in so fast. Personnel is hard to come by, if they're at all available anymore. Second. Bathroom, operating room, director's room. Mostly on the north side, but let's take a walkie because this place is going to shit. And, oh, look at that. War barricades. Is the place itself under siege, perhaps? More war radio. Guess the patients have to get out of it, too. Radio is broken. I guess if the front lines are drawing in on the hospital, only those that cannot be moved can remain. And should probably be given a lot of booze in order for them to stay quiet and remain undetected. Or whatever. I don't know. All just theories. Don't know what the truth is. A man in black. And a doll? Broken? Crying man. Friend's picture. Did you see me crying, perhaps? I saw the chrysanthemums, yes. I also find it quite humorous considering what we talked about earlier. We should plant one in the Lanaya house. I miss being able to use the left corridor. Is the bathroom accessible still? Ugh. Oh, we love some blood. There's a man's torso with a helm on it. Next to it is a radio. Ah, yes, the signaler. Right? Huh. Cracked and dirty bathtubs now. What it? Papa. Oh, father. Right. That one was also a room we needed to visit. Seems like choosing the right life to save wasn't the right move after all, huh? Well, I mean, at least that means that they're keeping their eyes on the modding scene, right?
君はまだろくに入院費も払えない子供を治療しろと。
ええ。だってこのままだとあの子は。
どうせ助からんさ。あんな患者に無駄な治療をするなどバカバカしい。
そんな。先生、どうかお慈悲を。
慈悲慈悲ならもう十分にかけてやっているではないか。
Have you?
本来ならすぐにでも放り出しているところだ。
Sure.
でもありがたいと思いたまえ。
でも。
そうか。それなら君が払うのかね、彼女の治療費を。結局のところ、君もその程度なのだよ。
いいえ、私は。
恥じることなどないさ。人間誰しも自分が一番可愛いものだ。
I mean, you gotta care for yourself, I guess, but that's no reason to, be an asshole about it. Something, a duty to save others if you're a fucking doctor. And I do believe that that oath was already a thing. The dining room key has been acquired. That means we can finally get to the kitchen now. Wish we could have seen the kitchen in its pretty state, when this place was bright and full of hope. Let's go into the totally not creepy operating room. Flavorful. Do you like your scalpel with or without rest? Supply case is white with dust and there is no medicine, because either they used it all or they evacuated the fuck out of it. Mixed in with the scalpels and the kidney trays on the wagon is a torn postcard. Dear Grace, thank you for your letter. Your letters make me happier than anything. For some reason, it seemed to take ages for me to finish reading your letter. I seem to be weaker these days. It just takes all of my energy just to get up out of bed to write anything down. I need to finish. I guess we missed the first postcard. I'm sorry for that. At least I managed to trigger the ashes this time. Imagine if you needed all the postcards. Imagine if I messed up again. I think the last time I saved was in Marie's chapter. Yeah, it's at this, like, the start of Marie's chapter, I think. It's gonna be Daijobu as fuck. Everything's gonna be fine. I'm gonna get my key part. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is gonna be Daijobu. Everything is gonna be Daijobu. So now it's not only cracked, they've also got damp. We love that. We need it to be in the documents room, right? No. Yeah, I mean, yes, but also we can't go in from there. Right? Yeah. We need to go through the nurse's station. What was our current objective? Right. Sweet medicine. These guys are not doing great. And the other nurse straight up left, because it's just Lucy's desk now. And maybe one other nurse? But there used to be another desk here. Which is gone now. Still locked. Only the top mattress. The glass is cracked. 615 is manageable. I think even the garden is dilapidated now. It's overgrown at the very least. Overgrown, no more flowers. Because nobody has the time to. You know what? At least I don't work here. Let's check in on the male and female wards. If we still can. Day room is done. Oh, なるほど. Two. Oh. Hi, Dad. Scraps of paper are spread around the bloody radio. Something is written on the scraps, but they're too bloody to be legible. A rotten smell comes from whatever's wrapped in these sheets. And all the ones like it. Something like a grave marker has been made with bayonets and helmets. And there's a torn postcard. Ah, the other half. I don't know how many days have passed since I started writing, but suddenly my leg is gone. I'm writing a postcard now. You've come to see me many times in your white dress, haven't you? What was the picture on this postcard? I hope you like whatever it was. Maybe some flowers would be nice. The postcards are treasures in the trenches. Strangely, I can't hear the cannons here. Where am I? In the trenches? A lodge? Has the war ended? If so, I can go home to you. I'll be back soon. With love. Maybe we should get him those flowers now, shouldn't we? War is sad. Is it an objective, I wonder? No. Apparently, this man who is totally not a lolicon only cares about the little girls. That's totally not dubious at all. No, no. No, 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 no. Totally fine. Yes, yes. The dead bee lies next to the pot. No more flowers. No belongings of anyone either. But at least we know that there is an empty pot now. Since I believe we have to make the medicine, since we don't have any on hand, strangely enough. In these times, that's not too weird in my opinion. But hey, we can always go swimming. Oh no, it's still closed for cleaning. Never mind. Still locked from the inside. Just let me swim, please. I need my recreation. Please. I opened the door. Well, they implemented the duty support earlier, but I guess the balance is slightly off, maybe? There's a piece of paper on the dish. There's something written on the back. Berry jam, a tablespoon. Gin, a fourth of a tablespoon. Honey, half a tablespoon. And mint syrup, half a tablespoon. Sweet recipe acquired. See, it's just booze. It's just booze and something to cover the fact that it's booze. Lucy is sweet, but there's only so much Lucy can do. Bardham's Metal used to be the thing where you had to actually know your mechanics, yeah. My butt is sore from sitting. Give me a second. Back in my day, we worked at the first pool. Empty medicine bottles, spoons, and knives are spread around the table. You could make sweet medicine here. Dusty utensils. Anything left in the pantry? Anything? The handle is rusted shut, and the door cannot be opened. There are notices put up. It seems that Thomas, the handyman, has lost his document room key again. The nurses can't enter and are having trouble, so bring it back if you find it. We open the door. So we need honey. Do you think the bee may have left some? Perhaps. This is definitely one of the longer chapters. Probably just because it's slow-paced, but yeah. The sweet sense comes from inside the pod. It seems there's some honey inside. We got honey. Honey, honey. Document room keys in the pool. Berry jam appears to be in the kitchen near the stove, I guess, then. Bathroom gin. We love bathroom gin. Or is it changing stall gin? And mint syrup. Is that the director's room? His back is so awkward, dude. I mean, I love him, but he is an idiot. Hey, no longer closed for cleaning. Though it probably should be, because this bitch nasty. The pool is filled with water. And there's a key at the bottom, so we should drain the water. The lock is almost open. We could break it. Let's murder. Oh, hey, we know this room. Knock, knock. Is someone inside? Are they? Because I don't think so. And we need the booze. Nothing comes out of the faucet. The water lines must have stopped. I guess we'll get our booze when the game is ready for it. So much for the showers. R.I.P. showers. Where are we gonna find a tool to murder stuff, though? There's nothing in this locker. We could probably not use the door. The locker door. I don't see any shinies here. A crowbar. Trusty crowbar. Blue crowbar. Someone was fancy. Suddenly, piano score. It's slowing down. Ultra violence. We broke the lock. We turned the valve. Squeaky. What? Key. We have the document room key. Pog. I love how in the first chapter we went into a fucking lake just wading in, and now it's like, here's a pool that is supposedly decently maintained. They nerfed your samurai? Oh no. So sad. On the one hand, I'm sad for you. On the other hand, it also means that they nerfed every other samurai that sucks. Someone shouldn't be inside. Stop that. You meanie. I see that message. It's being held. I will allow it. You're okay. I guess we'll just have to come back for the gin. Oh, did I lose my chance to go in here? I wonder. Was that ever somewhere we were supposed to go into? Sa. Either way. Document room it is then. You're gonna flip me a bird. You should have been here for the last chapter. We flipped so many birds. But also, like, they died, kind of. Oops. Ah, ah, buttons. Ah! Oh, the document room has a leak, does it? Documents are strewn about, and the charts are growing mold. Oh, we love to see it. Oh. 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 Are those Papa's charts? You're gonna learn to be scholar. Go for it. Oh, hey. Hello. That kind of almost looks like a fish. Inside the box is a tattered and bloody military uniform and a key. Director's room key. That should be kitchen. That is the pool bathroom. That is the director's room. You don't like this inconsistency? Valid. Rusted shut, can't be opened anymore. The doors are starting to dilapidate even, to the point where they can't open anymore. To all staff, apparently a male patient has brought in alcohol and hidden it in the pool. Confiscated if you find it. Now we can confiscate it. I guess we count as staff. Sam is nerfed in F frontlines, but not in CC. That is weird. That, I don't agree with that at all either, actually. I'm gonna check the kitchen as well while I'm out here. Cause it should have been... There's a stove here, right? Somewhere? Oh yeah, here it is. Duh. Jam. Bear jam. I feel so sorry for these people, man. That kitchen is almost as gross as the kitchen I have to clean. Except that kitchen I can smell, and this one I can't. We're nearing the end. Ugh. Oh, right, yeah. Art. Modern art. Also, water is pooling up again, and this time it's green. Because, you know, the roof is letting out. This place is definitely grosser than the last time we were here. Oh, definitely grosser than the last time we were here. But at least we have some much-needed gin. This place is terrible, man. But I mean, what can you do? Gotta love when a place falls into disrepair. Ugh. I feel like something's gonna, like, jump out at me or something. How's the day room doing? Is there still anything here? At least there's still something here, even if, you know, the floors are getting ripped up. At least they still have a roof over their heads. Ah, did they? Cool. So the director's room, which is where we'll find the mint syrup. And that's all we really have to do. Anything new we have to look at? No, not really. I mean, I could go into the basement for nothing, but it's not really a good idea now, is it? Oh, the sewing table. Oh, my heart. It hurts. How's the exam room doing? I know that we're supposed to head upstairs, but... Oh, we love a bit of mold. And some dust. Itchy nose. At least I know one thing. And that is that that sewing machine will thrive past the war. If we don't... Oh, Jonathas is gonna be useful again? Even if just for a little while? They do love them. Now GC. Oh, more things are being taken away. Or at least getting ripped out. Salvaged, I guess, or broken down. We open the door. That is a lot of syringes. Ugh. Sharp. Sharp noise. And they're all filled up too. Yeah, we'll take the mint syrup. Gods know that we'll need it. I'm gonna start to want to chug the sweet medicine myself. Is there a note here? A burnt piece of paper in the hearth. I've watched people die here for years. Horribly disfigured soldiers, terminally ill patients, horrible burns, insanity, and maladies the cause of which are a mystery. The sight of death is commonplace, and the mourning and sadness seen at a funeral can find no purchase in this place. Even without the light of consciousness, they recognize their dark visitor, and they welcome his arrival, just as I do now. We are all sinners sentenced to death from the moment we are born. I write this now to comfort myself in death. No. So did you take the easy way out then, huh, buddy? Or is this more of a symbolism of all the deaths you've more or less caused? Of all the blood you've spilled and the blood you've taken? Don't we love a good tragedy? We're making the medicine now. So, to the kitchen, back down. This is probably why this game does occasionally fall flat on its face. It's a lot of back and forth, and if you don't mind, then it's not bad. Especially since, you know, I like exploring, I like playing spot the difference, you know? But not everybody is like that. And that also must be respected. Kitchen? You can't open the door. Has it been distorted? Into the dining hall, then. The dining hall that is one stage further again. No more flowers. One table. Anti-tank barricades. Ironic, isn't it? Now this feels more like the kitchen I have to clean. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, back door's been boarded up entirely. We shall make our sweet medicine. I know, right, Finn? Time to deliver some medicine, then. Night pans. That is the time that it is it not? Yes. Mint syrup time. Barricades are starting to pop up more now. I wonder. What it? Casket. Let me give a quick check. Again, don't want to miss the miss the ash. Okay, we do give it to her. Good. I want to see my OBS, I'm sorry. Oh dear Charlotte. How's your neighbor doing? Dead? Or released? Huh. You okay there? It's probably better that you can't see very well. I'm sure they are. Let's get you drunk. You deserve to be going out in a decent way at least. Mo sugu da ne. So.
その手紙をルーシーに届けてもらえませんか?
いいよ。
ルーシーはもうずっとこの病室に来なくてお願いします。
Is that because Lucy is no longer here, or?
パパが渡したから。
Yeah, you're right. He wouldn't. Just put the pillow over Finn. Finn. Finn has the same. Ooh. The light. Oh. 綺麗よな、これ. Dad's workshop is dope. Well, the thing is, this isn't reality, Finn. The thing is, we're all in looping dreams. There's something on the sewing table. Thank you, White Butterfly. Be safe. And I hope that you get to be free from these terrible loops. Yukida. That was a nice change of pace from all of this dank misery. Oh, I don't want to imagine how this sounds. Pillow over the MC's face. He too is in a looping dream of which he can never wake, I think. Unless I get to this true ending. So I'm doing my best here. The proverbial pillow. God, this place is awful. Huh. Front lines then. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Ah. E. Why am I going in? Oh, we love this. Someone is lying on the operating table. Do we pull the sheet? Just checking, just in case. Just in case. Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. We're all fine. It's all Daijob as fuck, right? Put the pillow under your butt, I guess. Hi, Dad. Probably. Or is it the mannequin? Is it a man's torso? It is a man's torso. Did you save? There is actually no bad ending to any chapter except for Ophelia's, but I keep being paranoid that secretly there is. The belly has been hollowed out and a huge amount of blood poured out. Shrapnel, perhaps? Let's take the cloth. Let's do it. Sir? Oh, hey, Charlotte. We love a little bit of, you know, we love a little bit of symbolism. Oh, we have to take the other staircase. Okay. That's new. I feel like this place is fucking gonna collapse on us or something. Is this place any worse? Probably not. The first and final time that we can take these stairs instead of the other ones. Do we have to? Yeah, we have to go through the examination chamber. No more white text from our from our tormentor. Cold wind blows through the window. It was warm when we started this chapter. A gentle, warm breeze when we started. It hasn't been used in many years. So you just abandon. You just feed some drink to a child that's terminally ill, and you abandon her. Well, to be fair, I mean, Lucy wasn't allowed to treat her anymore. The suitcase lies opened. It's filled with a woman's clothes. There's something else. A small key mixed in with the clothes. Old small key obtained. Huh. Planned. That is a serious damn problem, huh? It's Nurse Lucy's desk. We place the letter to Father. The desk drawer is locked. Well, not anymore. Inside the drawer is a bundle of sealed and unsent letters and a notebook. This afternoon, Charlotte was gazing out from a window as always. I remember that she was so quiet, it was hard for me to speak to her. She suddenly asked me, "What's that?" A building was faintly visible in the distance, usually so mature and grown up. At that time her youth showed clearly in the curiosity in her eyes as she awaited my answer. I thought for a moment and decided to grant her wish for her. "There's a beautiful rose garden over there." That was my answer. John came by as I was eating my lunch. He said Charlotte's medical bills haven't been paid in almost a month. I wonder what happened. The doctor came by to speak to me today. He says he's going to stop her treatment. I'm going to try once more to convince him to resume her treatment tomorrow. Charlotte's weakness is becoming more pronounced and is worsening by the day. I can do nothing for her. This afternoon I received a letter from Charlotte to her father. She says she's made a promise with her father to visit the rose garden. It pains my heart terribly. Breakfast included berry jam yesterday, the sweet jam Charlotte loves. Today I went to give her new medicine. I made it in the kitchen late last night. What am I doing? Sometimes I become terrified. I feel like she sees right through me. I'm scared to see her. I'm so scared. Am I really doing what's best for Charlotte? Or am I only doing it to soothe my own heart? I don't know anymore. Just what should I have done? Tell her the horrible truth, or a terrible lie? By the way, I knew she could not have been saved. She must hate me so. She must have left hating me. I can't be here any longer. I'm going to leave without seeing her. Lucy Baker's diary. So much for that. Door is definitely sealed shut, yes. No more nurses. It's an old bunk bed. It's brown with rust, abandoned years ago. Appears we should go to the middle stairway. Charlotte is crossed out. Apparently, we should also go to visit the morgue. Her room is also crossed out because, you know, she's gone. We've gone to 216, we've gone to the operating room. We've been in the nurse's station. We're supposed to go down. At 102, the middle stair, and the day room, inform the girl of delivery. And that would be the morgue. That would be the stairway to the morgue. Ah, right, we can't go there anymore. These doors are sealed shut. Can we go through the middle? We can. I want to explore. You can't stop me because I can't read. Oh wait, yeah, no, that's where she is. Okay. So we should go to the morgue then. Let's check out the J room in 102. Well, what a cozy day room. Dear Grace, you're wearing a wreath of flowers and wearing a white dress and smiling at me. That minister in black is here too. I see. Today was our wedding day. You gently hold my hand. I'm the happiest man in the world. I vowed to love you until my very existence has been extinguished. Well, you sure did love her, buddy. You did your best, you held out, you tried to get better. Sometimes things don't work out. That is as well as death as I can cope with death, I'm sorry. The main wards have been wrapped up as well. Ooh. notice. With the date of death. I guess we should first go into the morgue, because, yeah, that's probably better. If we can. We should be able to. Because I'm pretty sure that that light is goodbye-bye. Our light at the end of... our light at the end of the tunnel, if you will. Because it looks more... the objective looks like that. And, yeah. Charlotte's chilling in a wicker basket anyway. I'm sure it's very comfy. She can wait a second. While we, go in here. Door's still open anyway, so... And if the door is open... Ooh. I'm so glad that smell-o-vision isn't a thing. Oh my god. Ooh, rank. Rank. Absolutely rank. Please don't cry, or your heart will wither. I'm going away, someplace far, far away where you can't reach me. Morning photo. I guess Mom also died. Lucy's mother, I mean. It's not dark in here. Oh, hey. Hey. How you doing? You good? I know that you physically are incapable of doing me any harm, but still, are you good? Oh, good, you're not here. Thank God. Boo. There's an old envelope in the coffin. The forest leaves fall, and the view from the window feels more lonely. I've heard that winter comes earlier overseas, and I was worried about you freezing, but the nurse said that soldiers all get big warm coats, so I was relieved. I've already gotten all better, and I'm waiting for you to come take me home. After saying my prayers at night, I fall asleep thinking of your face and voice. I hope I can see you right when you get back. You remember our promise, right? I can't wait for that day. I'm so worried. I worry about you forgetting me, and whether you'll remember me. How long has it been since I stopped getting letters from you? Why won't you write to me? Have you forgotten about me? Do you hate me because I'm sick? Daddy, where are you? I only hear terrible things here. I want you to come get me right away so we can go home together. More than anything else, I just want my daddy. This will be my last letter because I can't keep writing things like this. I'll deliver this letter myself. I mean, if you feel like he's dead and you want to deliver it yourself, I guess it is time to go, isn't it, buddy? It is okay if you're all tabbed. We are all vibing. Plus, it's getting kind of late. I thought I could do this game in one sitting, but the amount of walking kind of puts a damp on things. The amount of walking means that you add that you add an additional hour or something to how much time you need. So I'll do Ophelia in another sitting. 3.5 hours now? Yeah, exactly. So, because I'm thorough as well, you know. So I'll have to do Ophelia and the true ending in another sitting. It's, it just has to be that way. Ooh, rose petals. Ah. Don't you love when your bed is on the ceiling? Room 209. Hey there, sweetheart. Did they strip your bed? No, your doll's all decayed now. To be fair, it had been losing color. You've been here a couple years, huh?
私病気が治ったの。やっと元気になれたのよ。さあ、約束よ。私をバラ園に連れて行って。
Sweetie, I don't know if you've noticed, but I have black hair and yours is blonde. I don't think I'm your dad.
バラは綺麗に咲いているかしら。
Are you following me? Yeah. Let's go. If I am your Grim Reaper, then let's deliver you, I guess. Something angels from the God book that we acquired earlier on. I can't just run off, can I? No. I'm a little faster than her, though. Oh, I can't turn either. There's only forward. Forward to the rose garden. Now I hope that it's an actual rose garden. I'll wait for her. I'm not an asshole. At least not that big an asshole. Yeah, there would be a light at the end of the tunnel here. Come on.
もう少しゆっくり歩いて。
Go. Now keep walking. I would walk more slowly if my walking speed was not set. Come on. Into the God house. At least it looks like a church to me, or at least a chapel. Come on. Charlotte Sampo. Please tell me we only have to walk up to the chapel. Thank God.
この日を夢見ていたの。
From bed to coffin. Indeed.
もうすぐね。
All of the girls we meet are dead, to be fair. Oh great, we have to walk through. Are we the same walking speed now? Okay, thank you. To be fair, all of the girls that we meet are dead. And whoever keeps our dreams looping is very much enjoying of that fact, so I think someone's a little bitter. Because we also got a message written in white taunting us about how she enjoys us running around. At least the rose garden is pretty.
パパだわ。
Hey, nice. Thankfully, you recognize that we are not your father. So much for the garden. It's a graveyard. A rose garden. I guess you could say. To be fair, beautiful flowers do bloom from corpses. They're very nutritious. If that sounds insensitive, please know that it's not. Glow. Text has been carved into the gravestone. However sad, however lonely, I cannot grieve. There are no voices here, and I no longer have a mouth, no ears, no eyes. I have nothing. My bones turn to dust, simply roll down your cheek. I pity you, For you truly have nothing. Chrysanthemum? Whoosh. As seen in the trailer. And so another chapter comes at an end. That's his tomb? No, I think it's supposed to be either Charlotte's or the dad's, or either way, enough for him to wake up. So this is his room. It's great. He's locked up in here. Don't you love being locked up in a place where you can hear the neighbors doing whatever? So this is his tomb, really. He just falls asleep here, dreams of the butterflies that are pinned on the wall. We've freed 2 of them so far. And there's Ophelia. That one over there was Marie's. That one in the top was Charlotte's. Unknown one is the light blue one, is the bluish one with a giant fucking fish, which is a theme. And then there is Ophelia, who goes psycho. And might just be my favorite, because her chapter feels like haunting ground. And I do love me some Demento. Save on file 3, since I know that I have 2 ashes. Since I have been streaming a while and my throat is starting to hurt, I am going to call it here, because I also wanna do a little private gaming. Not true end. This is only chapter 2. Go massage your butt. Thank you. I can't see my inventory here, but I have 2 chunks of ash. The thing is, the game doesn't allow replaying of chapters in a single sitting. So because I did Charlotte's chapter first in my original playthrough, and I missed her ashes. That means that I had to redo the entire game. So I did 2 chapters first, and Charlotte's is the lengthiest, and Marie's is the most annoying. So after that, we've got Ophelia's, which is doable in like an hour and a half if I don't mess around too much. And then whatever the true end is. Because we have a little midsection here, which is the ending of the base game, and then I think that over there is the true ending's portrait. So for now, I'll have to call it. So more next time. I didn't realize it'd be a 2-parter. With a bit of luck, I'll be able to do it tomorrow, but I'll be sure to keep people updated on Twitter. Either way, I'm very, very grateful for everyone who came to say hi, for everybody who came in to lurk, and I'm gonna just... Chat. There is no BGM. I should really hype that. Wah. I am very, very grateful for everybody who came to that doesn't show up. Sorry, I wanted to put in a bit of BGM. I'm very, very grateful for everybody who came in. Good vibes. Thank you. Here we are. Huh. I'm very, very grateful for everybody who came to visit. The low light is making my model freak out a bit more because it's very, very dark now. It's pitch black. So anyway, I'm gonna keep people updated on Twitter as to when I will do the final sitting of this game. Again, should be tomorrow. But if it isn't, then I'll be sure to update people on Twitter. Possibly Insta, who knows. Either way, thank you everyone. And let's wake up from these dreams next time. For now, we will sleep a little longer. Because sleeping is also nice. Dreaming is nice. Resident sleeper. I guess. I don't know. Ah, wah, wah. Wah.